Hey brothers, good morning. JK with Porn Reboot here. You know what it is? I'm on the way back from the gym. This morning I'd like to speak briefly, really briefly this time, not one of those 20 minutes. Briefly. I'd like to speak about addict time, okay? And what I define as addict time is just the fact that you guys know how time seems to move different when you are engaging in an out of control sexual behavior, whether it is porn or masturbation or acting out sexually. Acting out sexually, you could be seeking a prostitute, visiting a strip club, obsessively looking for somebody to experience sexual release with on a dating app. Time is so different, right? It's almost as if we're in this trance and we snap out of it. And the reason I'm talking about it today is because, I woke up super early today, hit the gym, and I have a super long day. But I was reflecting on what my life used to be like when I was an addict. And man, I wasted so much time. So much time. And brothers, if you realize how much time that you are spending not only on your addiction, but also on your reboot, just the mere fact that you're trying to recover, that takes a lot of time too. That takes a lot of ups and downs, slips and whatnot. There's so much that you can squeeze in there. One of the reasons that people ask, JK, well, why do you work so much? Why do you put in all these crazy hours? Are you trying to prove something? Well, number one, yes, I am trying to prove something to myself. I got a chip on my shoulder. But secondly, I do realize that there's so much time in the day. And I realize that by being an addict. And I want you guys to realize that as well, to understand how much time you actually have. All that time that you spend masturbating, all that time that you spend acting out, that could be spent on something else, So those of you who view pornography, you spend whatever, 2.5 hours jumping from scene to scene. You're not really enjoying all those scenes per se. The reality is, think about it, you're spending those 2.5 hours or so looking for the perfect scene. That's all you're doing. Over an hour spent seeking a scene that you may only spend 30 seconds on, right? A minute, 2 minutes on, you orgasm, that's it. What a colossal waste of time, right? Those of you who act out sexually, if you were acting out and let's say visiting prostitutes, driving around, cruising, looking for prostitutes, how many hours could you spend doing that? There are guys who will spend 8 hours, 9 hours, 7 hours, right? Driving around, looking for a prostitute that you're only gonna spend 15 minutes with? And that's that. Some of you are on Tinder. Some of you really are addicted to some of these dating apps. On Tinder, Bumble, whatever else is out there. Swiping and swiping and swiping. Having the notifications go off in this fantasy world. But when you're searching and seeking to satisfy that hungry beast within you, so much time passes, and it passes just as at a different level. Some of you are married. You're in the bathroom masturbating, and you come out and your wife is like, I don't know, why do you spend so long in the bathroom? What are you doing in there? Well, you're masturbating. It's just that the amount of time that you are spending is not what you think it is. Time slows down, and I call this addict time. And brothers, I want you to be aware of this, because time is our most valuable asset. We're never gonna get it back once it's gone. It's gone, like forever. You can't buy it back. You can't even make up for it. We say, oh, I'm making up for missed time. You just can't, because it's gone forever. Whatever you're doing to make up for it, you're still going to sacrifice something. Okay? Now, when it comes to our recovery, we also spend time on this, It takes time to watch my videos. It takes time to put it into practice. It takes time to, if you're one of those guys who can't stick to one thing and you're hopping all over YouTube, listening to different things, you're just getting information from all over the place instead of picking one thing and following it, that takes time as well. the recovery process, done the right way, is a holistic process. So there's a lot of self-examination you need to do, a lot of self-reflection, many areas of your life that you need to look at, right? So all of that is going to take time. In terms of recovery, all I can say is that if you're going to spend any time, start spending that time on your recovery, start spending that time on your reboot. All right? So that's my message for you guys today. Please be aware of addict time. Please cherish and treasure the time that you have. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll speak to you later in the week. Bye.